Good morning. So today is my first day using the power list, and I'm pretty excited because I feel like at the end of the day, when I get everything done, I'm gonna feel like a really good sense of accomplishment, and I'll objectively know whether or not I won or lost the day. The first item on my power list is to make my bed, so let's crank that one out real quick. Boom, easy, done. That took me all of 2 minutes, and I get to start the day having a task completed. I'm in me dad's car. Vroom, vroom. So I'm currently driving back to my parents' house to pick up my car. A little bit of backstory for you. So a couple of days ago, I was driving home from morning lift when my check engine light came on. I was supposed to drive home 2 days after that for my mom's birthday, but my parents didn't want me driving my car back with the check engine light on. So they drove to me and we had my mom's birthday dinner, and they left my dad's car here and drove my car back. Because apparently it's too dangerous for me to drive my car back home. So they drove my car back with the check engine light on. So now my car's fixed and I'm headed to my parents' house to pick it up. Drive home's just over an hour, and honestly, I kind of enjoy it. I feel like going for long drives on my own is really a good time for me to just sort of relax, think, and reflect on life. Sometimes I'll put on a podcast, sometimes I'll sing along to some music, sometimes I'll just sit in silence with nothing but my own thoughts. And honestly, I think that's something that people don't really do enough. You know, nowadays, we're just surrounded by like so many inputs. There are so many things coming at us all the time. You know, like your brain is always just sort of consuming things, right? Whether that be social media or TV or video games, there's always so many things coming in. And don't get me wrong, I love technology. You know, I play video games, I'm here making YouTube videos, but I think there's a lot of value in just spending time alone with your thoughts. I come up with some of my best ideas during those times, and I've had some really good personal revelations during those times. As you may or may not know, I do a lot of computer programming, both like software development and running machine learning experiments, and I've had some of my biggest breakthroughs about coding, not when I'm sitting in front of the computer actually coding, but I'm able to figure things out when I'm sitting alone away from my computer just thinking with my own thoughts. And I think that's pretty nifty. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to thinking. Hello. Hi, little kitty cat. So my car has been acquired. I also acquired this sick hat. It says Nabeek Plots on there. It has a little picture of a bear and a dog. So my grandpa is actually a pretty renowned breeder of these dogs that you use to hunt bears. The dogs will sniff out these bears and chase them up a tree. And the dog breed is called a plot hound, and his kennel is called Nabeek Plots. So my parents got me one of these hats when they were up visiting, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna wear this all the time now. So once I get home, that'll be 2 items checked off my power list, and I'll have 3 left to go for the day. As far as my 75 hard tasks go, I'm a little bit over a quarter of the way into my water. So far I'm on track with my diet, but I still need to read and get both workouts in. I'm planning on stunning at 4:30 today, and I want to be relatively fresh for that, just because my stunning hasn't been great recently, and I really need a productive day today. But like I've said before, I don't really like counting the stunning as a workout, so I think I'm gonna go for a 45-minute walk before I stun, and then later in the evening around 8, I'll go for a harder run. Before I stun, I also want to knock out my reading and at least one other item from my power list. So now for this next little bit, I'm gonna read this book, Make Your Bed, and I'm gonna read it while sitting on my nice, freshly made bed. I'm also drinking this protein shake. I recently got a new protein powder that uses animal-based protein. It has protein from brown rice and peas, but also from beef, chicken, salmon, and eggs. And strangely enough, it just tastes like blueberry cobbler. So far, it's been sort of hit or miss for me every time I have it. There are some days where I drink it and I think it's really good, but then sometimes I just feel like it's overly sweet. Today it's pretty good. So I just got done reading. I read about 25 pages of that book. It's super well written, so it's super easy to read through a whole bunch of it at once. And honestly, I kind of want to keep reading, but I've got other stuff to do. So the next thing on my list that I'm gonna do right now is clean the kitchen. Because as you can see, it is quite a mess. Now, obviously, cleaning the kitchen isn't the most fun thing in the world, but I'm just gonna throw some headphones in and grind it out really quick. Kitchen is clean. That's 3 items from the power list completed. All I've got left is 10 standing tucks and filling out some paperwork, and then of course the rest of my 75 hard stuff, and then I'm done for the day. All right, so I have about an hour until I'm planning on meeting people to go stunt. So I'm gonna go for a little walk and then walk to the place where we are stunting at. And if I get there before everyone else, I'm gonna get my standing tucks in first thing. Time to stunt.
That was funny.
Successfully did 3 decent stunts today. I'm happy. All right, we are done stunting and now it is time to do my tucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel I'm getting a little bit less high. Take a second, because before I was like landing early. I was like landing and then jumping back because I was opening too early. But the last one, definitely, I think I didn't get as high because I stuck it, which is good that I stuck it. But it's not good because I was just lower instead of opening earlier. 5. 7. 8. 9. I was a little lazy. That one got lazy. This arm came a little bit too much. There you go, Bucks. So I just got back home from stunning, and I gotta say, it is really nice to come home to a clean kitchen. I quite enjoy that, as well as a made bed. Today's stunt session was actually really good. That's probably the best one I've had in a while. Hand in hands were a little bit rough at the beginning, but they finished out pretty well. Groot! But he knocked over the lamp. Full-ups were better than they have been in a while. Took one to QP, that was awesome. And then all of my standing tucks today were super clean. All I have left to do for the day to mark it off as a W is drink one more bottle of water, fill out some paperwork, and get one more workout in. I know that filling out paperwork isn't the most entertaining vlog material, but I gotta get it done. So I got all my paperwork filled out, and it went a lot faster than I was expecting. So now all I have left to do to mark this day as a win is finish this last little bit of water and go for a 45-minute run. It's about 8:15 p.m. and time to go for a run. I just got back from my run. It was very tough. As I was getting close to my house, I realized that I was at 4.97 miles. So I decided to just run in circles around my parking lot until I hit 5 miles. It took me 51 minutes and 29 seconds. So that's an average pace of a 10:17 mile, which isn't too bad. It's definitely not fast, but it's progress for sure. And now that I've completed every task for the day, I can write a big W-I-N across the page. I'm gonna circle it. Boom. Power list for the day is completed. We got that dub. Also gonna remove another number because we are another day closer to completing 75 hard. I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good getting to the end of the day and being able to say that I won the day. But it's getting pretty late and I'm getting pretty tired. So I'm gonna write down my power list items for tomorrow, take a shower, and then hit the hay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you win the day today no matter what you're doing. And without further ado, this is Garrett Fogle signing off.